Hi everyone! In today's video I will be talking about Caran Neocolor II water-soluble crayons, and you probably know that this is one of my favorite coloring mediums, and I use it a lot for creating backgrounds. And many times people asked me, is it necessary to purchase the whole set of 84 crayons? Because you know that Caran products are not very cheap, they are far from budget, and set of 84 colors costs a lot. If we take a look at the color chart, we can easily see that there are some similar colors, like these very bright greens or these very bright reds. And I don't like such colors like unnatural greens or bright reds, nor in my colored pencils and nor in my Neocolor crayons. I simply don't like these colors, I don't use them for my project, and they are quite similar to each other. Of course, it's a question of personal preferences, but I am talking from my experience. Also, in the full set we have bronze, silver, golden crayons and a variety of grays, which are good if you like sketching. In such cases, those gray crayons will be very helpful for you, but I don't think that you need these colors for coloring. Of course, apart from the full 84 colors set, Caran also has budget sets of 10 or 15 colors. But when I had a look at 15 colors, I wasn't very happy. It's a nice set to take with you for sketching maybe. It has a nice combination of cool and warm shades of each colors. But still, this is basic colors, they are not very interesting, they are not unique, so I believe that it's better and more interesting to purchase crayons individually and to create your own set according to which backgrounds you like to use and which colors are your favorites. Next, I googled a 30 crayon set and I think that this one is much nicer than 50 colors set. Especially because Caran included in this set a lot of pastel colors. I decided to divide this video into two parts. On the first part I will test these 30 colors and I will give you my opinion. Will it be possible to color everything with these 30 colors? And in the second part I will show you my favorite crayons. I wanted to show you that in my set of 84 colors, some crayons are still untouched. For example, I didn't use many of bright red colors or emerald green colors. As I already mentioned, they are far from my favorites. Also, you can see that even if I did a lot of pictures, a lot of backgrounds with this set, even my most favorite colors are still quite long and look quite nice, so I think that this medium is quite economical. They are very highly pigmented, so this could be an excuse, a reason for a high price of crayon. If you like to experiment and to mix colors, probably you would be happy with basic set and you could achieve everything with a minimal amount of crayons. I saw on Instagram and on YouTube that people chop crayons and then mix them like usual watercolors on the palette, but for me it's not a very convenient way of using this medium. I don't know why, but I feel uncomfortable by destroying crayons. I prefer to use them just like pencils, not by grinding and mixing them on the palette, so it's not my way. But if you like to experiment, you can try to mix their pigment. So now I will select 30 colors from Caran set, and I have to think that in this set I already can see some of my favorite colors, and I especially happy that here we have pastel colors, and pastel colors are one of the reasons why I am so in love with this medium. With this set of 30, it's quite easy to create three crayons color combos, like three shades for each of the basic colors, lightest, mid-tone and dark tone for the shadows. And I love that we have both cold and warm hues for each of the basic colors. I think that I can color with these 30 crayons all backgrounds which I could imagine. Usually I do sky, I do clouds, I color some kind of green background for the botanical pictures, or you want to create sunrise, sunset, and it's totally possible to do everything with these crayons. We have nice selection of dark blues for the sky, pale blue and pale gray for clouds, different hues of pinks for the and yellows for the sunset and sunrise. Also couple of nice greens like olive and light olive. They are natural looking and I love them and I use them a lot. So I think that this set is a very nice beginning. If you're on tight budget, you definitely don't have to purchase the full set of 84 colors and you will be able to color everything with this set of 30. Now let me show you colors closer, and after that we will talk about even more budget solution because I included in my set of favorites even a lesser amount of crayons. Now let me show you my set of 20 favorite colors. You can see that I included a lot of pastel colors and not so much dark colors. One of the reasons why I like pastel colors from Caran is because of their versatility. I can use them both in dry and water-soluble mode. Sometimes I use pastel colors just like regular crayons or regular oil-based pastel. I smooth them a little bit with my fingers and I don't use water at all. And especially I love to use this method if I already have on the page dark background which I made with acrylic or with watercolors, then I can use pastel colors of Neocolor crayons for creating special effects. I hadn't included a lot of dark colors because, in my opinion, even the darkest colors like burnt umber and similar crayons won't give you the same depth and darkness of colors like you can get with acrylic paint or with watercolors or with gouache paint. So if I need a really dark background, it's much easier and cheaper to use student grade acrylic paint or watercolor paint. At least in my country we have some decent quality acrylic paint for decoration and it's much cheaper and result with a dark background will be much better than couple of layers of dark neocolors. So I concentrated on the soft pastel colors, which are not very easy to repeat with other mediums. You know that I also love to use a lot of violet and purple colors, so that was why I included such colors like aubergine and very beautiful indigo blue, because with my selection of blues you can create variety of skies from night sky to day sky, and I included cobalt blue hue, sky blue, periwinkle blue, and if you add a little bit of turquoise blue, you can even color water. In my opinion, all colors here are compatible to other colors, so you can create pairs or trios of colors. For the greens, I tried to select colors which are closer to natural colors. I believe that light olive and moss greens are most natural looking, and all other crayons are way too bright for me. Also, I love to do light brown or ochre background, and that's why I included warm yellow colors. I already used golden ochre, saffron and English red as a trio on couple of pictures and I love them, and this is one of my favorite color combos, that's why I selected it, and I decided to include only one dark brown and I selected Toledo brown because it has a slight reddish hue into it. It's warm color and I prefer it amongst other brown colors in the set. And first I included flame red, which you can see on this color swatch, which is something like between orange and yellow. But then I looked at my 20 colors and I decided to switch, that I don't need this flame red. Maybe it's still too bright in my opinion. I don't think that I will be doing a lot of such bright backgrounds. And much more helpful for me some of the lilac or purple colors, so I decided that I will include purple instead of the flame red. Purple will be combining nicely both with pink and aubergine, so in my final set of 20 I decided to include purple. If I would need to purchase crayons individually, this will be my first choice of 20 colors, and I'm sure that I will be able to color all imaginary backgrounds with these colors. I checked myself. I looked at the two most complicated backgrounds, which I finished with Neocolors, both in Night Voyage book by Daria Song. Here I filled in huge empty backgrounds using Neocolors, and I will be able to do them with this set of 20 colors which I just presented to you. Of course, selection of favorite and most helpful colors is a very personal thing, but if you decide to start your own collection of Neocolor crayons and to purchase them individually, I hope that this video will be helpful to you. I thank you for watching, and until the next videos.